Hey guys, and welcome to my 2-year YouTube anniversary video. Oh my gosh, it has been 2 years since I first posted my first roll video on the Chaldaea Boys Collection. Wow, I can't believe it. It's already been 2 years now. Oh wow, time sure flies. So, in honor of that, I am gonna do a Kitasean ritual, and at the end, I'll answer all the questions that I've collected from the past few YouTube videos, as well as Twitter. So let's not waste any time. Let's begin. So, if you did not know, a Kitasean ritual is 5 singles and then a 10 summon. Alright, starting out with the servant. Alexander? Oh no! Red hair! Starting off with a story-locked 3-star. That is excellent. I don't know if I have him NP5 yet, so at the very end we'll have to go ahead and increase his Noble Phantasm level. And this should be— oh, nice! The Dante's Files, the Case of the Mastermind. Very nice. Alright, we got one of the 5-star CEs already. So, one thing I should mention is last time I downloaded the data was for Valentine's Day, so the only things that should cause a loading screen are the CEs. So yeah, no servant should cause a loading screen. Alright. Oop, got a slight loading there, which means it's a CE. Nice. Vampire Masquerade Ball. Right, let's go ahead and lock that. Oh, these CEs are so pretty. Right, one more to go. Was that a slight loading that I saw? I think that might have been. Oh, nice! Got another 5-star CE. Is there only 2 5-star CEs this round? Oh, I don't remember. Guess we could look here. There's at least 2. We got the 2 over here. But, yeah, we still have a bunch— whoops! Still have a bunch of the other CEs to get. So, something really funny. The past 2 years that I've done this ritual on the CBC banner, I have gotten, on the first card of this 10 pull, I have always gotten a story-locked 4-star servant. First year was Li Shuwen, the Lancer. Last year was Tristan. So, let's see if that trend will continue. I'm actually very curious if it will. Alright, we got some loading. Let's see. It is a servant. Caster. Nope. It did not. Ah, little bit of a bummer, but hey. Guess you can't get a story-locked 4-star every year, right? Alright. Oh, nice. Glorious Cherry Blossoms. Excellent. So yes, my goal is to get at least 1 copy of every CE, and since I've gotten 2 of the 5 stars already, that's— oh, this is Salieri! Nice! I don't know if I have him NP5 either, so yeah, we'll have to check. We'll have to check with him. Oh, got a little stuttering there. Got another copy of this. So I am trying recording on my computer again. And as you can see, there is still a little bit of lag. Oh nice, Teacher and Me. Ah, again, a very beautiful CE. Chiron and Achilles there. Not mad at this roll at all. We are getting a lot of the event CEs. Right, Saber. Nice. I thought it was going to be Bedivere since we've gotten so many 3 stars. 3-star story locked. Billy. So over the next couple weeks, I'm planning to do 110 roll on a few different of the split banners. So I will definitely be rolling on Karna and Arjuna, but I also want to try to roll on Ku-Alter, Achilles, and I'm also debating between Old Man Lee and maybe Xiang Yu. All right, this is a nice roll for me. You know, we got 3 4-stars, so can't complain. Alrighty. Well, I think that's it for the summoning. Let me go ahead and see if any of them need a Noble Phantasm. Alright, red hair does. I guess Salieri's already maxed. Right, go ahead and do this. And yeah, this is also kind of a test run to see if my streaming software will work properly. So that's it for the rolls. I'm gonna go right into the Q&A. So the first one from Skahawk from YouTube asked, do you record your rolls off your phone or do you play on PC? So as I mentioned earlier, normally I do record my rolls off my phone, but currently I'm doing the PC because I would love to stream my rolls eventually. So I'm still testing it out, making sure I can do that someday. So hopefully maybe with the maybe with one of the split banners I can try that. But we'll just have to see. And then Jay from Twitter asks, what made you decide to start recording videos? So there's 2 reasons. The first reason is I really enjoy watching roll videos myself. I probably watch way more roll videos than I should, and I just decided, hey, why not, you know, record my rolls? Because I'm going to be rolling anyways, so, you know, I might as well record them and show to everyone so there's more content that I like out there for you guys to watch. And then the second reason is, you know, a lot of people have noticed, but I have good luck. And that didn't start with just me recording videos. I've always had good luck in gacha games, and, you know, a lot of people didn't believe me. Like, oh gosh, I remember Valentine's Day, I did a roll. I got 2 5-stars in that roll. And then the roll right afterwards, I got 2 5-stars and a 4-star. And unfortunately, back then I didn't record my rolls, so it was like, oh no. You know, how could I prove it? Because it's like, I did have screenshots, but, you know, it's not the same. So that was another reason why I started recording. And let's see, Foxboy from Twitter asked, these are a little off-topic questions, but what game consoles do I play on besides mobile games? Let's see, currently I have hooked up a PS4 and a backwards compatible PS3. We also have a Switch hooked up at the moment. I believe one of my roommates has an Xbox, one of the Xbox consoles, but I'm not currently playing any games on it. Yeah, we basically have almost every type of PlayStation. We have PS2s, PS3s, PS4s here. I've been playing Nintendo products ever since, gosh, I was a little kid. I started with a Game Boy Color, and I've basically had every iteration of their mobile gaming since. I like to play a lot of JRPGs. You know, Pokemon's a big one, Disgaea is a big one, Final Fantasy, obviously. And, yeah, I also play a lot of Pokemon. I play a lot of Sims games, actually, on my computer. So, like, SimCity and The Sims are really fun. So, yeah. I do tend to play a lot of other games too, besides mobile, but, you know, this is this is what I decided to actually post on YouTube, were the mobile games, so that's a lot of fun. And then Mudazen from YouTube asked if I was going to start playing Blue Archive. Now, this was nice because they asked me this question, and then I saw Kitasean was streaming gameplay of it. It's like, all right, let me go check this out. And I watched it, and as far as I can tell, it's basically it looks like a Girls for Guns, turn-based RPG. And basically it only had the waifus in it. And unfortunately, if you want me to play a mobile game, you gotta have the husbandos in it. Like, I'm not... like, you gotta appeal to me. It's like, you gotta have the husbandos in it, so... yeah. If it's a gacha, and, you know, it's just all female characters, I probably won't be that interested in it, so... But yeah, it looks like, overall, it looks like a pretty fun game, but I probably won't be playing it. Alright, next question is Lando from YouTube. What Face series do you like, and how did you find out about the franchise? Oh man, this is such an inside joke at this point. So I have never watched or played or seen anything outside of FGO. I have never played another Fate series. I have never watched anything Nasu related. Or played anything Nasu related. So FGO is my first introduction to the Fate series. And how I found out about it is my friend, back when I was on Tumblr, was reblogging fan art that had Karna and Arjuna in it. And I looked at them, it's like, I do not know who these guys are, but I'm gonna find out. So I did my research, found out that they were in FGO, and at the time, FGO did not have a global version, but at the time there was rumors that one would come out. So I'm like, alright, I'll wait. I'll wait and find out, and sure enough, a global version was announced, and I immediately hit that pre-register button, and the day it was released, I downloaded FGO. Now, unfortunately, Karna and Arjuna were not in the base game, much to my dismay when I loaded the game, but, you know, they eventually came out and I was able to get them, so all's good. All's well that ends well. Let's see, I'm probably going to butcher this name. Galleon41 from YouTube asked, are you looking forward to the Tsukihime and Fate Extra remakes? So this ties into the last question of, have I ever played, seen, watched any of the Fate series? And it's like, no, I know nothing about them. I mean, from what I could tell, they look like they're going to be very fun remakes, but I honestly have very little opinions on them, unfortunately. But hey, if they're good, maybe I'll go ahead and buy them and play them. So, we'll see. Alright, so getting back into the FGO game itself, Kitty Sue asked, do you have other servants that you love as much as Nitocris? And the answer is yes. Yes, I do. And here is a big list of all of the servants that I really like. I didn't limit it to a top 10 like last year, so the list has expanded slightly. But these are all the servants that I really like. And as most of you know, my top 2 servants is Karna, as you can see, working on getting Bond 11, level 100, 200 by 200 gold Fode. You know, 10, 10, 10, 3 out of 5, we're working on this. We're slowly but surely working on this. And of course, Arjuna. And then he's also 3 out of 5. I'm currently working on him. He's 1500 of 1500, so over halfway there. We're getting there. But yeah, I would argue those two are actually my top 2 FGO favorite servants of all time. And then someone else asked, who's your favorite female servant? And as you can tell, it is Nito. Yeah, she is also working on Bond 11 as well. She, of course, is NP5. And then, of course, last year, I rolled for NP5 assassin Nito as well, so yep, she is definitely my favorite female servant, followed closely by Tomoe Gozen. I really like Tomoe Gozen. She'll probably get a Bond Grail eventually. But yeah, she's also NP5, and you know, I think she's just gorgeous. I think her character design is one of the best in the games. And she has like a great, you know, character overall, so. Alright, let's see. Next question. Let's see. Foxboy from Twitter. If I lived in the Fate universe and I could only have one servant, who would it be and why? Karna? Karna? He's my favorite. He's my boy. Would definitely pick him. I don't care if he has E rank luck. My luck makes up for it, so it would be a good balance. And then, let's see. Ruben from YouTube asked, what is your favorite singularity or lost belt in FGO and why? So my favorite, like out of everything, I would say my favorite is probably Babylonia. Probably shouldn't be too much of a surprise to most. This is a lot of people's favorite. Obviously the story is amazing. The characters are fantastic. Yeah, I have no, like, this is such a super solid chapter, and the story and the writing is just brilliant and amazing, and yeah, it's definitely Babylonia. But let's see. If we get into the other ones though, 1.5, I would say Shimosa. I found Shimosa probably to be the most enjoyable out of all of the thing. As you can see, I still need to do this quest right here, but yeah, Shimosa I found the most enjoyable story-wise, just reading through it and everything. Now, my favorite scene ever, funny enough, actually came during Lost Belt 1, during the Anastasia. The Anastasia Lost Belt. And my favorite scene was, I guess this is a little bit of a spoiler a little bit, but there's a battle where you go in and this beautiful song is playing in the background, and it's very dramatic, it fits the mood, it's part of the story, and when you go from the cutscene to the fight itself, the music actually does not stop. It goes through the whole loading screen as well, which I thought was brilliant because it did not take you out of that mood and immersion, because music is very important in that particular Lost Belt. And for me, with that music and the boss fight and the story and how everything was going, I thought it was like the most perfect moment, like best moment in all of FGO. Babylonia might be my favorite singularity, but Lost Belt 1, you guys know which battle I'm talking about if you've played it. It is absolutely amazing. Alright, let's see, last two questions. What made you to decide to spend money on the game? Was it a specific character or just love of Fate? So the reason I decide to put money in a game is usually for a mobile game, like a free-to-play type game. Generally, if I really like the game a lot, I will generally put some money into it. Like, you know, how much would I actually pay to buy this game? So, you know, is it $20? Is it $30? You know, I'll generally, you know, if I really like a game and I play it for like over a month or whatnot, yeah, I'll put some money into it. Like, yeah, I've played this game enough to justify, you know, being like, yeah, this is how much I would spend buying any other game out there. So that was kind of my mindset going into FGO. Now I just do it because I just really like the game. I love the characters. You know, I want to, you know, play it as I want to play it with the servants that I really want to get. So, yeah, that's just me. Luckily, I'm in a position where I can spend money, and I'm totally fine. Like, financially, I'm totally fine with that. So, yeah, it's just one of my hobbies. It's what I do. And last question is, according to you, what could be done to improve the game in terms of gameplay? Well, obviously, Everyone's favorite thing, NP skip button, please. Let me skip the NPs a little bit. Gil, I'm looking at you. Your NP is very long. Yeah, unfortunately that's not gonna happen, but I do like the JP quality of life update where they do speed up the battles, like the selection screens and the characters moving on and off screens between the fights and between the moves and stuff. They really sped that up. And I find that when I do play my JP version, I do find that really, really nice. So, yeah, definitely cannot wait for that quality of life update to come into NA. But, outside of that, I don't know, like, there's not much, much that I could think of. The only quality of life update that I would really like is, binding. Being able to bind your account to, something other than the code that you get to issue once, and then if you either lose it or something happens, then you basically lose your account, and it's awful. Unlike other more modern mobile games where you can either bind it to like a Twitter or a Facebook or a Google account or, you know, something like that. That would be a quality of life update I would really appreciate in FGO, just so, you know, you won't, you know, if something happens to your phone or tablet or whatever and it just crashes, you know, it won't be like super painful to try to get your account back. But yeah, that's actually all the questions I got. Or not all of them, but actually, was it all of them? I think it was. I think I actually managed to get through all of them. Woohoo! So, oh man, this is running a little longer than I thought it would, but thank you all for hanging in there if you've made it this far. Wow, it's been I'll have to get started with the events soon. And yeah, look forward to those other roles that are coming. I'm excited to do those as well. And yep, that'll be it for me. I'll see you very shortly with some of the other split rate up banners. So, bye now.